Hi friends, I'm Jana Eubank and I'm back again today with another Hip Kit Club layout featuring the February 2023 Hip Kits. Now, one of the perks of subscribing to the Hip Kit Club is that you have access to free cut files every month that coordinate with the kits. So today my assignment is to feature or play with these cut files, which is such a fun assignment. I'm so excited. Now, the cut file that I decided to feature today is the Heart Puzzle Solid. There's also an outline shape. The first thing I did was take it into my Silhouette program, and I used the color dropper tool to color each puzzle piece according to the pattern papers that I wanted to use. This helped me to make sure all the colors were balanced and that it would look nice before I went and cut into all my pattern papers. After I decided the placement, I then pulled the puzzle pieces apart and grouped them together according to their patterns, and then went ahead and cut them out. Now, while I was in my Silhouette program, I also cut out the entire design, as you can see here, just using some white cardstock so that I could use that as a placement guide. I just rough cut around it with my scissors. That's why the outside doesn't look very nice, but it works perfectly to center the heart and also to make sure that I line these up all correctly. So before I place these puzzle pieces down, I did take some light grain ink and ink all the edges. That helps to define each piece a little bit better. You could also outline them with a pen or add stitching. That would also look really nice. So now that I have all the pieces ready to go, I will just lightly or carefully pull away this placement guide and I will have the heart. I mean, seriously, look how stinking cute that looks. I'm so excited. So now I took it over to my sewing machine and I just stitched around it with a wonky stitch a couple of times with a black thread. And this just helps to define the shape and also bring that black color from the cheetah print paper and the black and white floral paper that I used in the patterned puzzle pieces. Okay, next I'm going to frame out my photo. I grabbed some of the petal cardstock from the cardstock kit, and then I'm using the hoop and floral die, the largest embroidery hoop from the hoop and floral die, to create a mat for my photo. This largest embroidery hoop will fit a 4x4 photo, and I love that the edges of it are thick enough that I could add some more stitching with my sewing machine. I also love that that thick edge would allow you to easily add some foam tape, and you can create a shaker with that. I think it would be fun to have your journaling be in the smaller shape, and then add a little acetate window and with some sequins inside. I'm definitely going to be trying that on a layout soon. Okay, inside the main kit there was also this gorgeous acrylic piece that says True Love. It's in this beautiful lilac color that matches the color of the cardstocks perfectly, and I decided to adhere it to a white piece of cardstock, and then I'm going to trim around it just to create a shadow layer. Because the title was translucent, the patterns from the patterned heart pieces were showing through, and it was a little difficult to see, so I just thought that this would really frame it out nicely and make it pop out from all the different patterns on the page. So while that finishes up drying, I'm just going to add this journal tag from the embellishment kit. I grabbed some black and white baker's twine from my stash to adorn the top of that tag. And while I was staring at my title during that process of doing the tag, I decided, you know what? I think that bright white cardstock is a little too solid, so I took a cue from the vellum die kits included in both the main kit and the embellishment kit and decided to re-adhere that acrylic piece to a piece of vellum, and I like that a lot better. It has a softness to it that allows the pattern papers to peek through, but also it just also sets that acrylic piece apart in a much softer way. Okay, so now that I have my basic design ready to go for this layout, I'm just going to add that title there, and then I'm going to start working with some of the embellishments from the kit. I've got to admit, my most favorite embellishment from the February kits are these gorgeous chipboard florals that are part of the embellishment kit. You have to grab that if you can. I'm going to use these large floral pieces on the bottom right corner of my embroidery hoop frame, and then I'm also going to layer together 2 of them together in the top left corner of that heart shape as well. I'm also pulling in some of the black and white outline rose vellum die cuts from the main kit to kind of tuck behind those floral pieces and make them feel a bit more dimensional. The rose pieces feel like there's flowers behind. It will also help those floral clusters to feel a bit more full. I'm also grabbing some of the leaf pieces, the cream ones here, from the chipboard floral set to just extend that shape a little bit larger and really hug the outside edge of that embroidery hoop frame there. I apologize that the framing is a bit off here with my video. I had zoomed in to film me cutting apart or cutting out that vellum shadow layer for the title, and then I forgot to zoom back out. So this is the only footage I have of the floral clusters, but at least you can get a good idea. So I'm balancing out the rose vellum die cuts, and then I'm going to come back in with some more of the leaves. I added a couple of dark blue leaves to the bottom cluster, which you'll see in a minute here when I zoom back out, and then I'm adding in the teal leaves, or the teal single leaves, to the top cluster. Now, I don't like that my little twine there on the tag is flopping around, so I'm just going to secure it in place with a bit of vellum, or a bit of liquid glue. I also placed this vellum die cut that says XOXO in the top floral cluster, and then I'm coming in with one of the phrase stamps from the February Pocket Life Kit and stamping that on the top of the tag. The phrase I chose was "Happy Little Moment," which is perfect. This photo of my husband and I. This is actually a photo of us on a Caribbean cruise last January as we were celebrating our 25th anniversary. So the title, all the hearts in this kit were just perfect for these photos, and I especially love that seafoam cardstock in the background because it picks up the beautiful color of the Caribbean waters in my photos. And then, of course, all these beautiful florals remind me of the tropical florals and the tropical feel of all the destinations that we stopped by as we were on that cruise. I'm also now bringing in the puffy hearts from the embellishment kit, and I'm just adding some tonal, I'm picking out the hearts in the blues and the lilac colors to just add in all the little spaces around the floral clusters, and also a couple on that journaling tag. Again, to add more of that lovey-dovey feel, right, for an anniversary trip. So I really love how this page is coming together. The vellum die cuts for the main kit included these beautiful script phrases in black, and I thought it would be great to add one along the left edge of the heart, and I really think that looks sweet. Okay, I'm feeling good about this design, so I decided to pull out the white acrylic paint again and just add some splatters all across the page, tying everything in together. I had some splatters go on my photo, so I just wiped them off with that paper towel real quick. And now I'm ready to keep working on some more details. I felt like this page needed a little bit something more, so I opened up the cut file called Love Story and found these little butterflies. I cut several of them out of some white cardstock, and now I'm going to layer them together just to create some more embellishments. I'm going to add 2 small butterflies over on the right hand side of the heart, and then a large one to the left of my title. I love the dimension that these add, and it's fun to, bend up their wings and just have those cute butterflies fluttering across the heart. I next added my journaling there, and when I was finished, I noticed that I had this little space left where I could add my date. So I pulled off the title and the large butterfly, and I'm grabbing the date stamp from the January Pocket Life Kit to just finish out that tag, adding the date of January 2022. Once that's on there, I'll replace the title and the large butterfly, and then we'll continue on with some more details. I am super happy with the way that this layout is turning out. I just love the flowers, love the puzzle pieces, but I did want to add a bit more to these floral clusters. I noticed these leaf branches in the hoop and floral die, and it's amazing how just by cutting out a few of these with some white cardstock and tucking them here and there really helps those floral clusters to feel more dimensional. So I'll take a minute to just tuck several of these here and there around those floral clusters, and then that will complete my page. You guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about my scrapbooking or anything, please feel free to ask. I'm so thankful for the time you take to watch my videos, to leave me comments, and to just let me know your thoughts. The best part of this community is when we share and visit with one another about something that we really love. Again, this is the February 2023 Hip Kits, and thanks for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again soon.